We're doing 7 Deadly Sins comedy tonight. So I was thinking recently, aren't women a little bit greedy with their tampons? Now, you probably asked me, how are women greedy with their tampons? Well, I was watching a commercial recently. It was for Infinicell memory foam friggin' pad. Same stuff that they use with NASA. Because it makes sense that a girl's vagina should feel like it's in 0G at all times, right? I think that's what it has to do with. I'm not sure if that's what it is. Envy. So most of my life I envied women. Part of the reason that I transitioned. A lot of people usually ask me if the reason that I transitioned has to do with the fact that I feel like I was born in the wrong body. I definitely don't feel like I was born in the wrong body. I just think that my body looks better with tits and a skirt. I am forgetful, so I had to come up with all these for you, so be patient with me reading them. Gluttony. So, I watched a Pop-Tarts commercial recently, which I thought was very interesting. Because in the Pop-Tarts commercial, there's a poodle. And the poodle goes and it sees a Pop-Tart and it starts like walking around it, all friendly. And before the Pop-Tart knows it, it's tied up completely and can go nowhere. And the puppy comes up to it and goes, "No hard feelings, okay?" Then that same week, The Walking Dead comes on. Episode where the guy gets kidnapped by cannibals. He wakes up after being knocked out, and the guy comes up to him and the first thing he says is, as he's eating the guy, "No hard feelings, okay?"
Yeah!
I thought it was kind of funny that Pop-Tarts and cannibalism kind of exist on the same level. I also had this same week, I actually had a really interesting dream. I'm walking through the city, and in my dream, I happen to hear gunshots. And of course, it's in a dream, so it makes no sense. Like, birdie, birdie, bam, I'm just gonna check out these gunshots. No big deal. I walk out into the road, and there's 2 guys fucking holding assault rifles. So I'm like, fucking shit, what am I gonna do? Both guys turn their attention towards me. So I'm like, shit, I gotta say something. So I try and think of something in my dream, and then that's when I notice what they're shooting. They're shooting a McDonald's. So I go, "Hey man, fuck McDonald's." And they go, "You ate McDonald's? We ate McDonald's. Hey man, take a gun." Right? And I finish off shooting out McDonald's. It was a great dream.
Woo!
Sounds like it.
Let's see, sloth. So, I felt recently like modern devices breed laziness. A good example is my automatic trash can that I bought for my kitchen. Amazing at first, because so convenient. You walk to the trash can, you just like wave your hand, right? The problem is it turns you into a caveman with everything else. You go into your bathroom where you got like the foot pedal trash can, and you go up to it and you're like, "Ah! Huh? Ah!" Before you realize it doesn't do anything, and then you feel like a kid, like, "Ah! I have to use effort! Human don't like effort. Much too much for me." Let's see. Wrath. So, how many of you ever feel like you hear a voice, or you hear steps in your house, or you hear something, like in your basement? How many of you end up walking down the stairs like me? Like first thing you do is like, "Oh, someone's in my basement. I just heard a bump. Someone's in my fucking basement. I better watch it." It's when you take out 2 butcher knives, because that's logical. And that's when you walk down the stairs like this. "Watch it, mister. I know you're down here. I'm breathing heavy and I'm looking for you. If you're thinking of stealing anything tonight, you better think twice, because I'm 6'5" and I'm gonna take your penis off." Let's see. Pride. So, how many of you have interesting dreams? And how many of your dreams do you think, if you could record them, how many of those dreams would be actual Hollywood hits? I mean, come on, let's admit here, at least half the dreams per week, if they're not Hollywood hits, you're at least the fucking star, right? You would be the star of your dreams almost every week. But then the problem is, if you could record your dreams, people would become really cocky, right? Like, yeah, did you see my dream last week? You just got a Grammy. It's all right. It's just got an Emmy. It's all right. It's okay. It's just a dream is all, you know. And then the worst part would be is you'd come up with a good dream, but then what if you couldn't fucking replicate your dream? That, or people want the sequel to your next dream, right? So then you're tasked with going to bed every night and trying to have a dream that you don't have any control over, right? Finally, lust. Lust. For our final guy, lust. So a couple years ago, I was in Hawaii. I happened to be on a boat, and a couple whales came out of nowhere. And so the tourist comes over, and the whales are doing like all these flips in the water, doing all these turns, spurting water out of the backs, and it was really cool. It was beautiful. It was very beautiful. And the guy comes up and he goes, "Do you know why they do that?" And we go, like, "No, like figures doing tricks." And they go, "No, that's what the males do. That's when they mate. That's what they do to attract the women." Started thinking, what if men did that at the bar? Like, girl hanging out of the bar, you know, picks up a drink. Guy comes over like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah, you like that, huh? Oh, you want me to just spin for you, huh? Fucking sexy, huh? I know you want to go home with me. I'll blow my hole for you."
Yeah!
For me tonight, guys.